So Shopify actually came out and said that 3D assets and AR assets that have been created for e-commerce sites increase conversions by 94%. What is up, hackers? Welcome back to another episode of Hack Crypto, where we hack everything personal finance, Web3, and metaverse education. If you guys are brand new here and you're interested in side hustles, there is a current series going on in the short section on this channel, so definitely be sure to check that out. Now, on this episode, I'm going to be going over Sandstorm's new Pro account. This just launched in April of 2023, and I'm super bullish on it. First and foremost, I am the CEO and founder of Sandstorm. If you guys are brand new to the channel, definitely check out some of the previous videos I've done about the marketplace, and I'm convinced that every image that you see right now on the internet is going to be a 3D immersive image. Over the next 5 to 10 years, all of those photos that you see of products, you will be able to reach out and grab and move around either with your trackpad or with a tracking device or with a headset of some kind or something that's an extension on your browser. But you will be able to grab it and move it around to see all the different intricacies of it, all the different sides and features of those products, which is a brand new space. It is very innovative, and I'm excited to be at the forefront with thousands of builders that can do that and create those projects for these different brands and agencies. But most importantly, I want to make sure that everybody is operating safely. Last year, we saw a record number of scams hit the market where people were doing this hard work to create 3D assets and then just getting scammed by either insolvent brands or just scammy companies. There was a lot of that going on, so we do different layers of verification. Multiple videos on this channel talk about our level 1 and level 2 verification for builders and brands, but definitely check that out if you haven't. Verifying users and allowing them to transact in a trustworthy marketplace. This allows for brands and agencies to deploy build proposals in front of these builders, just like an Upwork model, where they can then bid on those proposals and create 3D assets, putting them into different 3D worlds, websites, all of that. So the goal here is to connect the two. It is the largest marketplace of 3D creators in the world, building an AR, VR, and just 3D assets in general. We're partnered with now 14 metaverses. And in order to make it really efficient in creating a new market of verified users, we decided to roll out these subscription plans. The Pro addresses one side of the marketplace, which is the builders and the 3D studios. And then the agency plans address the brands and the agencies that are representative of different brands. Once you log on to the marketplace now, you're able to see a new dashboard, brand new redesigned dashboard on Sandstorm. And what it is it shows you analytics, it shows you your proposals, it shows you the different team members that you can add to your account to allow you to collaborate together on these 3D projects. And ultimately, this is empowering brands and agencies to hire and execute end-to-end their projects. And these projects range everything from fully immersive digital twin environments all the way to digital sneakers. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the quick pricing page so you can see the agency plan and the Pro plan next to each other. So let's dive right onto the site. All right. So from the homepage, we go down to some of the creative teams that we are working with. Obviously, you can see a lot of the different virtual worlds on there, but I do want to show you guys this quote, 94% higher conversion rate according to Shopify. Now, the first stage here is for the creation process of the different build proposals. So the whole team that you're with can come on here and create proposals, and you get market rates. The exclusive data that we have, the virtual world partnerships, everything feed into your ability to know exactly what you should be paying and how to really bring your business into the space. Next up, we have the on-demand aspect. Everything here is done on demand. Everything that you're doing when you're talking to people, everything is gig-based. So if you need to scale up to 10 builders and scale down, that is expected. It is a quick, freelance opportunity, and it's not a long-term relationship with all of these builders. Many of them use builders every month, every few months, and come back to builders that they like. But it's important to know that both sides are comfortable with this work dynamic And that's what makes on-demand magical. You can get things done faster, and it's an easy to use experience. And depending on the scope, of course, you can get it done in a much, much faster amount of time through the marketplace. And ultimately, you have your ready to use assets. It's done, sent to you via file format. It can be uploaded into a virtual world. It can be embedded onto your profile. It can be embedded onto your e-commerce store. And ultimately, you have the verifiable digital ownership to call back to. And that's something that really differentiates Sandstorm from anybody else that's ever tried to accomplish 3D files on the internet, because you can call back to the blockchain and know exactly who owns what and when it was created from your profile. So really powerful digital ownership emphasis. We have our community, and let's go to the pricing page. All right, here we have the two different tiers and our enterprise, of course. So $197 and $997, you can access the builders. You have your dashboard of market data and analytics that I'm going to show you in a second. You have the templated builds that help you offer it to your clients and communicate correctly what you can offer to them as a reselling or white labeling, however you want to view it. Hosting server is provided, so you get one server when you sign up, but you can add additional servers if you're hosting large events in the open metaverses that we're partnered with. The featured and curated list of studios is basically on the site. You can see the top builders, and this is for people that are on the pro plan. They want exposure, and it's for the agencies to know who the pros are. And it's a really great way of curating down exactly who is building businesses on here. The promotion of assets. So right now there's nowhere to promote native assets to these virtual worlds. And we enable that for people that have assets created on the marketplace. They can promote it across the marketplace. They can promote it on live streams. They can promote it all across these different partnerships that we have. And there's a lot of really incredible ways that you can promote with your profile and your assets that you've had created on the marketplace. A discount on the marketplace fees. This is the most important one that most people have asked for. And I like to emphasize this by if an agency brings in one brand to create a bill proposal for as their client, there's a high probability that they're just going to make up for their membership program or fee. So the discount here is intended to not only drive more people to subscribe in this trusted environment where they can transact with each other, but it is also intended to increase the volume of proposals. So there's more work on there for builders, and there's more volume coming through, whether that's private or public proposals. Our goal here is to just enable people to get some volume done. The payment methods, we can talk about more of that later through the virtual worlds that we're partnered with. The invites are very much important at the beginning stage of setting up the account. And I can talk about what that threshold looks like later. But the next one here for the agency that's not on the pro is the virtual world platform data. So how many of these users are in Decentraland? How many are in Sandbox? How many are in these different partnered worlds that we're working with? And of course, they don't need to share anything overly non-public, but aggregating it all together allows us to present it to the subscribers in a beautiful way. And ultimately they know how to white label that to their clients to show which virtual worlds like Fortnite or Roblox they should be going into. Private label, this is a big one for agencies that want to create AR, VR, or 3D experiences or assets. They can white label it, a private label. And of course, a dedicated account manager for teams of 10 and above for agencies. And the custom branded profile, this allows for them to showcase all of the work that they're doing and get it promoted, get some following, and use our social graph. The top curated list of builders and recommendations, this is actually our team pinging the agencies with the best studios out there. So the first one up here was they're able to see the list of everybody on there that are featured. But this one is actually our recommendations. And a lot of builders want to be on this list, but ultimately the ones that perform and are on there daily executing are the ones that are on that list. Notification when new features will roll out in the virtual worlds is huge. If I need to update my entire experience that is a stadium for an upcoming concert, but yet all new features have been rolled out in a whole new version, I need to know what that is. And notifications are key for that. Dedicated project manager for bi-weekly calls is for enterprise. The top 1% of enterprise digital twin builders is in the enterprise. QA testing is enterprise, and embedding on your e-commerce sites is enterprise. This is a big one that I'm excited to talk more about in the future, that emphasizes that quote on the main page, the homepage, and it is a really fundamentally big shift for Web 2 to Web 3 here. So that is a really quick run through as to the features that are available now on the Pro and Agency plans. Definitely check it out with the link below. That is it for my overview of the new Sandstorm Pro. I'm super hyped about this. We've been working on it for about 6 months, and it's been in development for much longer than that. And I'm really eager to hear everybody's feedback. We're getting tons of agencies with interest, and all these demos, our calendars are slammed with all these different demos to show it to the world. And we're really eager to get it in the hands of all these Web 2 firms, because ultimately, if we can convert even 0.5% of Web 2 firms to offer this to their clients, you're looking at a complete change of the trajectory of the metaverse. And that is exciting to me. It's exciting to everybody in the community. And we are going to be doing a lot of really great referral programs. So join our Discord, and I will see you here on the next episode of Hack Crypto for more updates.